The saddest summer in pop music history. Top 20 songs ranked worst to best by Sean Faye Wolf of Diamond Axe Studios. Now, low key, I thought, Sean's next upload was gonna be fucking biggest hit of the week. I think it was like a 7-hour video. It was either like 2 hours or 7 hours. Hey, even if it's 7 hours, I'll probably still react to it. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. That would be crazy, no? Like just me, like just straight here for like 8 hours. That would be crazy, low key. Cause like I think the longest reaction I've ever done was I think the Crow video. That was like 3 hours. So I don't know. That shit. Fuck, man. I would be really sad. Imagine him just recording here 8 hours and I just get like no money from it. You know what? That's the game. That's the game, man. You got to keep grinding, bro. You know what I'm saying? But for now, we have a season ranking from Sean. I'll take it. Sean always has great videos, as always. So, let's go.
Boy, mad at you. I had to get back at you. I had to get back at you, yeah. Got a new man, got a new damn mansion in Malibu.
I forgot what list like he takes this from. Is this like global? Is it global? I don't remember, bro. Because this is summer, right? I guess Blue Strips was like in the top 20 for a little bit. I don't know when this was. Is this song even still on the charts? I think it is. Is it? I don't remember. I don't think it is, actually.
Blue strips, bad tits in a strip club, throwing ones at your bitch. And I know you know what's going on.
Country bad baby.
Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right.
Okay, time for an introduction. Hey guys, my name is Sean Faye Wolf. This is Wally the Lizard, and I'm presently sitting in my new apartment, which is currently buck-ass naked except for this novelty axe-throwing kit I got from Costco, because in the times we're living in, sometimes you just need to throw some shit. And on that note, isn't it great that summer is finally here, and it's finally time for me to make my video looking at the top 20 biggest songs of the summer? I won't lie to you, my personal life has been an absolute shit show recently, and the world outside my personal life makes a shit show look outright quaint by comparison. So yeah, I've been waiting for months to just shove all the bad in the world to the side and lose myself in some good old-fashioned classic summer jams. And now that we're here, I'm still fucking waiting.
Cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, cause once you know.
Brain rot is consumed.
Bro, you know what's crazy? I literally saw this in real time, okay? So this song first came out, and it got big on, like, TikTok, obviously, because fucking Benson Boone. Everyone was hating on it. Like, everyone, like, what the fuck is Moonbeam Ice Cream, or fucking Who Dances at the Movies, right? Everyone was hating on it. Bro, I'm not even trolling. A month later, I literally saw people switching up on the song. There was like this one edit on TikTok where it had that song, and it was like, I think it was like the bridge of the song or something, like the outro of the song or something. And it was a really good edit, I can't lie to you. And then people were like, wait, maybe the song is actually good. No, the song isn't good. What are y'all talking about? I saw multiple videos of people like having this one part of the song and then saying, oh, maybe this song actually isn't that bad, when you really... Bro, TikTok is so weird, man. It's crazy. Like, I feel like a lot of people, they just hated on fucking this song because other people were hating. That's how, like, a lot of fucking hate trains for music goes. Like, some people just hate it because other people hate it. Like, I don't like the song. I don't hate the song. I don't like the song because it's ass, But I don't I don't have my opinion on a song correlate with, like, popular trends of people not liking the song. Like, I mean, obviously, like, I'm a fucking Maroon 5 post-sellout fan. Like, I'm one in a million, right? Like, no one likes post-sellout Maroon 5. I like them. I think they're really good. But, yeah. It's crazy how some people just immediately like switch up when others switch up. Like that's crazy. Like you like that is an actual NPC. Like, oh yeah, maybe the song's actually pretty good. No, bro, you just saw other people say that they like the song and now you like the song. Like, come on,
charts. And not
like create your own opinions, man.
Brain rot in
you know what I'm saying?
Stupid skibbity toilet. At least kids like this shit kind of way. More like the living in a perpetual brain fog, but without the discipline to tear your eyes away from the phone kind of way. Something is just seriously broken in the pop music machine right now, y'all. It's inevitable that giant pop hits always end up associated in people's minds with the moment they're released into, and so I can only assume that all the biggest pop stars are holding off their drops until we get to a moment in history that's less humiliating to be associated with, because that's really the only way I can try to explain how these are the songs of the summer we ended up with. There have been plenty of bad seasons of summer music before. I've literally been covering them on this channel for years, but this is the first summer I can ever remember where it feels like pop music's mere existence is an inconvenience to itself. To say that Spotify's list of the most popular songs in America right now feels like it was picked out by ChatGPT would be an insult to ChatGPT, and I do not say that lightly. I mean, when Mystical Magical by Benson Boone, a song which sounds like someone forced a Chapel Roan song through conversion therapy, is somehow not the worst thing in the top 20, how am I supposed to respond to that? How am I supposed to respond when neither of the bottom 2 spots in this ranking go to this?
And say you don't want this heart, boy, it's already broke. Tell me everything she touched just goes up in smoke.
For a reason that you definitely
It's just mid.
know if you found my channel, it's become a very commonly cited opinion that Morgan Wallen has taken over the spot that Maroon 5 has once held in pop culture. And yeah, this song is quite possibly the greatest piece
Except
of
not
evidence
as
we have in
good.
that comparison yet.
You ain't gotta worry about no trust issues with me, I got them too.
I mean, not only has Wallen taken all the elements of country music and watered them down to such a bland and overprocessed version of themselves that it makes Last Night sound like Merle Haggard, not only is it a song where he literally says that he only wants to date girls who are emotionally damaged so that he can just have his way with them without even pretending to worry about commitment, but do you remember in the Girls Like You
Black
music
Bear,
video where Adam Levine pulled in Ellen DeGeneres and decided to not have her dance in it? Well, one of the biggest pop stars right now is a professional dancer who's trying to build up an image as a Britney Spears-style pop icon, and Morgan Wallen decided to release a duet with her and not give it a music video.
Take a couple nights, then she gon' be gone. I said,
But does Morgan Wallen even do music videos? Like I mean, like the last music video I can remember, I think like I Had Some Hope. That wasn't even a song though. He doesn't do music video. You know what Morgan Wallen does? He does fucking the Kentucky Sessions, and then like he's just sitting in a chair and he has people in the background fucking pretending to play instruments and like he's like singing into the mic. I feel like that's what he does for most of his like videos. Like I think I remember him doing it for Lies Last Night. Like Last Night was huge. He didn't get a video. I think this guy just doesn't like video. Like the last video. What was the last video that he did? Like actual like video like. I think You Proof. I think it was You Proof. This guy just doesn't like videos. Like the only videos he likes is him just sitting down and doing jack shit. You know what I'm saying?
baby, you should know that's what I want.
Yeah, because raw vocal chops are definitely what you want to be selling a Tate McRae feature with.
And I ain't ready to try on a night like this.
This is one of the most genuinely appeal-less pop songs I've heard in years, and so, of course, this was the song that knocked Kendrick Lamar and SZA off the #1 spot because good things are now illegal in this country. Okay, go fuck yourself.
Alright, when was this then? This has to be like June. This is June? I think it was June when he got this. Also, this song is fucking... I mean, it's not like great, but like I think it's a good song.
Yep, you're reading that right. Lil Tecca. You know, that kid who made Ransom, that kind of catchy TikTok song from more than half a decade ago. Yeah, that kid has 2 of the biggest streaming hits in the country right now. One of them is this.
I hit from the back and now she saying, I roll the pack and now she saying,
I don't even know what to say. There is literally a Will.i.am song from 2010 that does this better.
step up in the party like my name was Mr. T. All these hating naggers ain't got nothing on me.
Can we please just take a moment to reflect on this? A will.i.am sample flip from a decade and a half ago is a bar that one of the biggest songs of the summer in 2025 is not able to clear.
Beautiful things that I've got, please.
This overload tech is kind of crazy. I can't lie. Like, really?
Yeah, can we...
Is it because of the sample? People are mad about the sample. Oh, man, who cares, bro? I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't care what kind of sample you use, as long as the song is not shit, right? Like, unless, like... No, you can use any fucking sample you want, I feel like. Especially nowadays. I don't get how people can still care about, like, oh, you can't... We all know you can't use that song for a sample. Like... I feel like we kind of crossed the line in pop music where you can sample whatever the fuck. You can sample a song that was made a year ago and people wouldn't really give a fuck, right? I don't know.
He's fucking not stay anymore, actually. Beautiful Things needs to die. Like, now. Not later. I have already made my thoughts on this song very fucking clear, and the fact that this ancient dumpster fire, which was released before Usher's Super Bowl halftime show, is still one of the top 20 biggest songs of summer 2025 is one of the most damning indictments of cultural decay I have ever seen. You want to know how long the average song in the Billboard Top 20 has been charting right now? 33 weeks. There were people who conceived a child while the Paris Olympics were going on, and the majority of the top 20 songs in America were the same when that baby was born. You could literally wake up from an 8-month coma and have bring back
20-week fucking lasting songs, okay? We don't need songs staying for 70 weeks, man. This shit is just crazy, bro.
Songs on the radio be the exact same ones as when you went into it. Oh, and incidentally, if you're looking to wake someone up from a coma, then one thing I would recommend would be to put your phone to the ear and then play...
It's a lot of bad things.
I never let my heart go all the way.
See? Wait, what did I say? He's fucking just sitting here with a mic and these guys are like in the back pretending to play instruments and shit. It's crazy.
Oh, hey, look at that. It's one of the only songs from
Also, I kind of like this one. I don't know. This song, low-key, I've been low-key kind of bumping this song a little bit. Like, I don't know why, but like, I don't know. I kind of like it. I don't, like, out of all the new fucking Morgan Wallen songs, I think this is the one I like the most. But it's not a great song, but like, there's something about this song that's like, I don't know. Like, it's chill, you know? I think it's just like kind of like Last Night 2 for me in this song. You know? I don't know.
A Morgan Wallen album that's actually fucking listenable. I wonder what it's about.
There's always a couple trying to take your place, but I never fall in love, baby, just in case.
Okay, so Morgan is still deeply in love with that one girl from Chasing You, and never fully lets another woman into his world just in case she decides to come back to him. I mean, he still goes out and bangs as many groupies as he can, because, you know, he's a man, and what's he supposed to do? Not fuck as many girls as he can get his grubby little mitts on?
It's true.
No, it's romantic, you see, because the only reason he's running through these hoes like Drano is so that he can keep his dick warm for when the one hoe he cares about inevitably comes crawling back to him.
You wake up wanting me out of the blue.
Sounds logical to me.
What I used to do. Yeah, every now and then I go get a taste, but I never fall in love, baby, just in case.
Just in
Literally
case.
just a Maroon 5 song. I would
Just
ask
in
Morgan
case, man.
to yell another slow
Maybe that's
so we
why I
could
like
get rid
it.
of him for good, but I genuinely think doing that might get him elected governor at this point, because actually fuck everything. Alright, so who's this guy?
Damn, really? I don't know. I think this song is just kind of mid, you know? I think it's bad. I don't know. I don't have any strong feelings about Somber. You know, like, he's been so big this year. You know, he had his album and stuff. He has, like, 2 really big songs on the charts right now. Maybe 3. And I listen to his music, and I kind of, like, feel nothing. I don't know. I just feel nothing, you know? I can't, like, get an opinion on this guy. You know?
Okay, this is Shane Michael Busey, better known by his stage name of Somber. He is a man. He makes music. A lot of people seem to enjoy listening to said music, despite the fact that most of it is not very good. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that he's huge in the United Kingdom. Yeah, of course, that tracks.
You look to me and wondered whether I was the lamppost to which you were tethered.
You know, we're probably only one alternate timeline away from this being the guy called Shabuzi. I should probably say something specific about the song itself, but why?
That's what I'm saying. I feel nothing. Like,
basically just if Tumblr post-porn ban was a sound, and it also has lines like this in it.
And I don't wanna learn another set. I don't want the children of another man to have the eyes of the girl I won't forget.
Yeah, no, sorry, guy. You have not earned my interest. Have fun with your 15 minutes, though.
Bad bitches only, ain't no mediocre. No, don't want no mediocre. I won't hit no mediocre.
Okay, just hold on for 1 second, guys. I gotta go take a leak real quick. Do you think it's safe to piss on this third rail over here?
you know, I didn't like the song when it first came out. Now it's okay, I guess. I don't know, like, it's alright.
Alright, so I am not the only person who is disappointed in Sabrina Carpenter right now, but believe it or not, I am actually not the one being the petulant, overthinky bitch this time. Long story short, this is Sabrina's new album cover, and it's generated exactly the kind of response I expect from the kind of people.
Like, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That whole, like, album cover debate, who gives a shit? I'm not gonna lie. Like, there are some things in the music industry that are, like, huge debates online, especially on Twitter, and I'm just like, who gives a fuck, you know? Like, there's some things, bro, some people argue for days and days about this one thing, and it's literally, like, nothing. Like, it literally means nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You'd expect them from. I already talked in my winter top 20 ranking about how weird it is that Sabrina Carpenter is setting off everyone's yick alarms just because she's being sexy while also tiny and cute and hashtag demure, but I really don't know why I'm surprised. I mean, yeah, pop starlets have been doing this shit for years, and they've typically been called cringe before they've attracted moral outrage. But then again, it's not like kids these days being obnoxious little Puritan narcs is a new development. I just find it ironic that so many people are hard focusing on the Sabrina Carpenter tree while ignoring the giant, sprawling forest of actual misogyny ruining the world out there.
True.
But then again, obnoxious man-children are in fact running the world right now, and Sabrina's song making fun of them is not very good, so who knows, maybe she is off message after all.
Stupid. Or is it slow?
You know, it's almost kind of nice to have one big hit this year that actively disappointed me rather than just going in one ear and out the other. Sabrina Carpenter was the safe, reliable dynamo behind one of the best years in pop history in 2024. And on Manchild, I feel that dynamo getting pretty wobbly. It's in the song's structure, really. Like, there are just no good hooks in this. It's like they took the song's melody and smeared it. It's just a very unbalanced song, both musically unfocused and lyrically way
That's true. Like, I hear this song so many times, but, like, I don't think, like, I ever, like, sing it to myself. It's not catchy. It's not really a catchy song, you know? It's just
too focused.
Why so sexy? You're so dumb, and how survive the years so long?
Like, you can tell, she was really proud of some of these lines and really wants her fans to start quoting them.
Swear they choose me, I'm not choosing them. Amen.
Amen, hey men is to brain-poisoned Reels addicts what Live, Laugh, Love is to suburban moms. While the song's music video throws together an incoherent mess of visual language in a way that's kind of charming and fun.
I was watching, I don't know if you guys know who D Chanel is. I was watching a reaction. I watch a lot. Hey, I watch a lot of like, I purposely search up a lot of reactions to different things to see, like, people's opinions. I don't know. I just like watching them, I guess. I think D Chanel, she said that the music video, all the stuff happening in the music video was to make up for the mid-ass song. And I kind of agree. Like, the song is just so, like, okay that, like, I think, like, she just made the video, like, this crazy, like, as a distraction. She was like, oh shit, wait, the song actually isn't that crazy. I gotta, like, fucking put explosions and pigs in bathtubs and fucking random ass shit in this video to make up for it, you know?
Not pulling off that same trick with the actual song.
I like the video. The song of the video is just, it's okay. It's nothing.
Man feels like a talented team that just threw everything at the wall and scraped off literally everything that stuck into a big jumbled blob. Honestly, it doesn't even look like most of Sabrina's fans are really that crazy for it. Looks to me like they're just so utterly starved for big event singles and pop music right now that they're just clinging to whatever they can. I don't blame them, honestly. Shit sucks. Take what you can get. Don't worry about Sabrina. She's gonna be fine. That dynamo is gonna be upright again in no time, but wow, this was an odd miss.
Touch my body tender.
Well, I kind of this one's okay. I've heard on the radio a few times.
Is this guy again? Who the fuck is this guy? What is the point of this? I mean, credit where it's due. This is
how can we go?
I mean, not by much. It still sounds like Teddy Geiger writing for a below average the 1975 album, but at least this is mildly acceptable indie backwash garbage. Unlike the other one, which is annoying, whiny indie backwash garbage. Music makes me feel things, and that's why I write about it for a living. Look, y'all, I ain't gonna front. I can't even pretend to care about this guy. If I haven't made it obvious yet, I'm using my skip card on this one. For the record, if you're new here, at the end of this countdown, I'm gonna give the mic up to my patrons to share what they thought about these songs, and as I suspected, they are significantly more excited for this guy than I am, so please stick around for that if you want to hear some more enthusiastic commentary on Somber.
We will stick around.
Oh, this is above man-child, and people are gonna kill me for it.
Oh my, you're taking me out.
For the ordinary. I know, this is... Honestly, would I put this above man-child? I think I would, actually. I actually kind of agree with this. At least, the thing with Ordinary is, like... I don't know why, but, like... It's kind of catchy, even though, like, it's just, like... Probably one of the most middest things ever. It's kind of catchy, like, taking me out of the ordinary. Like, I see myself saying that, like, all the time. I don't even listen to this song, but, like, I don't know. I feel like there's kind of, like, I feel like the song is kind of funny to me because of how, like, serious and, like, how dramatic the song, like, takes itself, even though it's, like, just nothing, you know? Like, taking me out of the ordinary. Like, he's pouring his heart out, like, it's ordinary, and then it's just like, just kind of like nothing. The song, like, it's just fucking Walmart, fucking shopping for Cheez-Its or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes itself so seriously, but it's just like so you know? I don't know. This guy's yelling at the top of his lungs for, like, absolutely no reason.
I really wish I didn't have to be the guy defending this. I've seen Ordinary by Alex Warren since it hit #1 on the Hot 100. But you know what? I'm holding my ground here. I don't see this song as the same zero-value content slop that so many others seem to. I think this melody is fun to sing along with. I think that the writing is very simple, but not nearly as rote as people say it is. On top of that, I genuinely think that "You're Out of the Ordinary" is a good line to build a cute little love song off of. His delivery is not amazing, but I feel the genuine emotional truth in it. And most importantly, I think this song succeeds in delivering a big final crescendo in a way that Beautiful Things tried and failed to.
Jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground, sanctuary.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I do think there is something here. Granted, I don't think it's a lot of something. I would still call this mediocre overall, but I'll be damned, it's on the high end of mediocrity. I was actually pretty close to bumping this up to the next tier. It's actually grown on me a bit since the spring video. And considering that I was positive it was gonna do nothing but shrink on me with time, I'm very interested to see the trajectory my opinion on this song takes moving forward.
Ordinary, out of the ordinary.
Funny enough, this song...
I mean, look, you know, after all the overplay is kind of over, you know, even though the song is still, like, in the top 30, I think, right now, after, like, all the overplay and stuff, it's a catchy song, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't hate it, but, yeah, you know, I'm tired of it. Like, get it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit has been here for way too long.
Which is the best Morgan Wallen song currently charting, is in fact a song from Post Malone's album, which released in May of last year. Because making a piece of art in a year that is not 2025 is how one becomes successful in 2025. That means this song bypasses the rule I have for these videos where I only talk about a maximum of 2 songs per album. If not for that rule, I would be talking about a total of 6 Morgan Wallen songs in this video. Because being a bad person who is also bad at your job is how one becomes successful in 2025. I'm sorry
Did
if I'm
Sean
doing a bit of
edit this?
buzzkill
Like,
during
what
this video, but
what's
I very
all the
distinctly
BoJack
remember
Horseman
during the COVID
stuff?
lockdown, pop music was absolutely fascinating and
I
gave
mean,
me an enormous
I'm
amount
saying I don't have a problem. Like, BoJack Horseman is like one of the greatest fucking shows of all time. I'm
to
just
dig
saying,
into
like,
and engage with to take my
goddamn,
mind
bro.
off the awful moment in history I was living through.
You would think,
Quite
like,
frankly,
BoJack
I would
had a
appreciate
fucking
it very
top
much
10
if
hit
during
in
one of
this
the most
video with
stressful,
how many clips
harrowing,
is
and
in.
disgraceful times to be alive in modern history, the popular art meant to provide a reprieve from the madness could at least pretend to do its job. But enough bitching about things that actually matter, let's bitch about Drake now!
Stop teasing me, I could change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you're leaving me.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm just being nice to this guy by putting this one so high, because I listened to that whole Drake and Party Next Door album between the last video and now, and yeah, this song was a fluke. Drake has completely lost the sauce, y'all. It's fitting that producer Elcan immediately started getting work with other big hit makers, because he literally revived this man's career almost single-handedly. Truly a tale as old as time, Drake literally only found success through an up-and-coming black artist who carried him hard through the song, because the entire rest of the album, produced primarily by a bunch of randos from the OVO stables, is an incorrigible slog of half-formed ideas and nauseating auto.
Bad Trying is probably one of the best songs of the year, though. I'm just saying. Like, Bad Trying is fucking amazing, by the way. That should have been the hit. Bad Trying. Nokia is okay, but Bad Trying is amazing. I really like that song.
Tune slop. Seriously, the reggaeton song where Drake rhymes gracias with taxes is one of the highlights because at least that's something I'm never gonna forget. I'm not saying another Drake hit is impossible, but Elcan is quickly outgrowing him. Drake's 2 main 2010s producers, 40 and Boy Wonder, are growing further and further from him by the day, and I don't think it'll be long before the few remaining people willing to work with Drake realize that he's just an anchor around the neck of any project that he works on, both personally and artistically. Well, that was the most depressing decent tier I've ever done. Time for a half-hearted stab at positivity, I guess.
I know it's hard to say, but I wish you were right.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, all the songs so far are just like mid to okay, you know? Even this song, I don't really get the hype for this song. It's alright. I don't know. It's not really anything special to me.
Oh, it's hard to leave you when I get you everywhere.
You know, the further I get into this video, the more I think that my disgust with the pop music scene right now might just be a me problem. I mean, no, it's not at all. Pop music does actually just suck right now. I can see that with my critical faculties, even if I emotionally detach. But what I mean is that I think I just have a hard time enjoying pop music in my current mental state, even if things were better. I mean, I am having a real hard time caring about Love Me Not by Raven Lenae right now.
Same,
and that's in
bro.
spite of the fact that it's a pretty damn good pop song.
He holds me tight, then lets me go. He loves me not, he loves me. He holds me tight, then lets me go.
Yeah, this is basically just pop music licorice. Not the flashiest candy, not something you spring for that often. But yeah, sometimes a Twizzler just hits, man. And even if I'm not in the mood for a Twizzler right now, I can't deny the Twizzler's damn catchy melody, the Twizzler's fun grungy R&B throwback vibes, the playful push and pull of the Twizzler's lyrics, how cute the Twizzler's voice is, how drop-dead gorgeous the Twizzler is, how good the Twizzler looks in booty shorts. Hey, didn't I say the Ransom Kid had 2 songs on this list? Let's look at the other one now, okay?
Got a little off track there, Sean.
Fuck, dude, this is what I needed right now.
No, my bitch so bad. You spend your cash on a bitch you never had, yeah.
I know I joked at Tech's expense before, but you know what? Fact is that Ransom was a sticky little song, and damn it, he's done it again. And about damn time, too.
He saved Summer.
I've really been feeling the lack of hip-hop on the pop charts recently. It's a big part of why pop music feels so low-calorie and weak right now. And this is just the hip-hop lollipop that the diabetic pop scene of 2025 needed to level out its blood sugar a bit.
I get dark thoughts too, but I keep them. Shorty got a friend group of hoes, so I treat them. All the shit I keep it on the low, but I peep them.
There is not a lick of introspection needed to enjoy this. There's no deeper level, nothing to look into, nothing about this song's appeal that is not immediately apparent from surface level. And you know what? That's nice right now. 2025 needed a Blueberry Faygo of its own. Like, this is gonna mean absolutely nothing
That's
to
actually a
anyone
really good
outside of this
comparison.
awful, awful year, but it's punching well above its weight for those of us who are here right now. Dark Thoughts by Lil Tecca definitely isn't the highest quality song in this top 20, but quite frankly, it just might be the one that I appreciate the most right now. And as for the songs that are better than this one,
If it was up to me,
man, what a great song this is.
take a
Oh yeah, instant classic. Wow, I love birds. I drink to that. Wow, what a song, Mark. And that's every song in the top 20.
Bro, rage quit. He was like, "Fuck,
What?
I'm just skipping everything."
You want me to say something else? You want me to add more? You want me to provide further commentary on this song that I've already talked about twice? Or this song from August of last year? Or this one from July last year?
At least talk about you can't even really talk. No One Notices is an amazing fucking song. That's like the only one that I actually kind of care about out of all those ones.
May? April? April of goddamn 2020? No. I'm sorry, I'm tapping out. I have nothing more to say about these songs that I've been saddled with since the Biden administration 17 years ago. There are plenty of good songs that are popular right now, but that is literally just because 2024 had like 5 years worth of iconic bangers jammed into it, and literally nothing else has happened to replace them yet. Do you want to know some of the songs currently just outside the Spotify top 20 that just barely missed their way into this ranking?
Oh, it is Spotify.
Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, Creep by Radiohead, Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, 505 by Arctic Monkeys, Sparks by Coldplay, and fucking Rock That Body by the Black Eyed Peas. Because like I said, apparently will.i.am just isn't a bar that we can clear anymore, so why should we even bother fronting? Pop music is not dead. I pondered that idea once, but 2024 taught me my lesson. Pop music is never going to die. No matter how fractured the monoculture gets, it's always a matter of time before the next great year of pop music hits us. But wow, things are fucking bleak out there right now. I honestly want to apologize
Taylor
for
Swift,
2018 and
save us.
2023 and all the other times I said pop music was moving slowly.
Donald Trump,
because at least
please
things
save
were
us.
happening, even if they
Save
didn't
me,
really
Donald
seem
Trump.
to matter. Right now, though, we are in a holding pattern like nothing I've ever seen before in my time following pop music. And unless the psychic block that the music industry is suffering from clears up soon, something is going to break. People are already being priced out of bread. Shit's gonna get wild if we lose the circuses, too.
I wanna be next to you.
And now here's the part of the video where I turn the mic over to you guys, and we do a whole second ranking where we hear what my viewers...
I wonder what he thinks about K-pop Demon, because this was made before like the K-pop Demon. Is that? I don't know. I wonder what he thinks
had to
about
say
that.
about the top 20 songs of the season. But before we do that, I just want to take a moment to be real with you guys and apologize for being so negative and doom and gloom throughout this whole video. I'm aware that it's hypocritical of me.
Well, I feel like there's like pretty like realistic view of like the world, you know? Like I don't know. I feel like right now it's not really like I don't know. Did people like expect? Did people click out this video and expect Sean to be like, oh, I'm gonna fucking this is the best time in pop music and everything is going up and our lives are getting better and everything's like nah. Let's be honest, like it is pretty fucking bleak at the moment. Why does everything have to go to shit when I become an adult? Like, come on, bro. Like, what is this timing? You know, it's crazy, man. I was in like 2 days ago. I came back home from San Francisco, like, and it was crazy, bro. If you go to San Francisco, every single billboard is literally about AI. I'm not even trolling. Like, it's actually, like, genuinely, like, concerning. Like, I'm not, like, genuinely, go to San Francisco right now. I don't know if it's just San Francisco. It could just be, like, just California in general, like, LA and stuff. They might have that, too. Bro, every single billboard is about AI. Like, this shit is looking a little bit too fucking, like, this shit, like, the world might be over. Like, it's actually crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think, I think he has to... just being realistic, right? Like
To get mad at pop music for failing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he had been like positive in 2024, you know, about music because that's what it was, you know, pretty positive stuff happening. Well, before Trump was elected, obviously. And now, I mean, it's pretty realistic, like vibe on what the world is like, you know, what pop music is like, just kind of You know,
to provide me with an escape from the insanity of the world, and then not hold myself to the same standard as an entertainer by projecting all of my stress into this video. Many of you probably know that's something
I don't think any like.
Struggled with in the past, and I've tried really hard to reel it in recent years. But quite frankly, considering that I've been... Oh my god. Considering that I've been broiling in stress recently from not only the unexpected move, but also Wally getting unexpectedly very sick and me being obviously really distraught by that, on top of having to pay a bunch of very expensive medical vet bills for her, which incidentally I had to deal with while I had family in town for my childhood best friend's wedding, which means I had to run back and forth between vet stuff and wedding stuff constantly for a full week and a half. Yeah, I'm finding it very difficult to write on any level other than stressed right now. I didn't want to force myself to be cheerful when that's simply not where I'm at.
Right.
So instead,
You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to. That's
this video to create a snapshot of this extremely fraught moment in history through the lens of the pop music that is failing to distract us from it. It was very cathartic for me to write, and quite frankly, catharsis is what I needed more than anything right now. So I'm sorry if this video wasn't the reprieve from the world that you were all
you're
hoping it
Gucci,
would be.
bro.
At the very least, I hope that some of you did find it to be a cathartic watch. With all of that said, I do have to be honest about something. I do have optimism for the future, both for myself personally and for the world on the whole. Regarding the world on the whole, I know it's a fraction of what we need, but it truly has been inspiring to see just how many people have been standing up to the torrent of bullshit. About a month ago, the president of Hungary announced that it was illegal to have pride events in the country. And in response, hundreds of thousands took to the streets to have the biggest pride march in the country's history. While we have an extremely long and difficult road ahead of us, I do have faith that we are going to fight, we are going to persevere, and we will find a way to get through, even if there are inevitably going to be losses and things are going to look very differently on the other side. And speaking on a personal level, just in terms of my own life, these past few years have been an extremely rocky road for me. But I do genuinely believe that, knock on wood, that rocky period is going to be over very soon. I am very excited about this new apartment. I have a lot of plans to improve both my life and my health. And in just a couple months, I will be 100% done with grad school and able to fully devote my time to working on these videos. There are always going to be bumps in the road here and there, of course, but what I see in my immediate future is a level of stability in my personal life that I have not had since...
And also, like, bro, like, I feel like most people aren't like... You know, like they're not like, oh, don't fuck your personal life. We want the top 20 pop song video. Like, no, I feel like no one, unless like you're like mentally insane and like you're like not really caring about it. I feel like, I don't know, like put your health first. You know, if I was like having like the worst time in my life, I probably wouldn't be making like that many videos either. It would be hard to like put out videos and stuff, you know. And I would be transparent about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you're having a hard time in your life, it's going to be hard to do like certain hobbies or things that you love doing, right? I mean, it just makes sense. So, I mean,
beginning of 2018, and quite frankly, I cannot wait to see what I'm capable of doing with that stability. And on the subject of stability, I'd just like to quickly remind you guys that because I talk about copyrighted music on this channel, I make literally no money from ads on these.
3 quarters? Oh no, 4
quarters. In the 8 years I've been running this channel, YouTube has never paid me a dime, and so I am 100% reliant on my supporters on Patreon to get the funding to keep making these videos. Please consider signing up for my Patreon if you're enjoying what I'm doing here, and as one of the perks of being a patron, you'll get to take...
I don't believe that. No way you didn't make a dime. Yeah, no, I feel like, I don't know. Isn't that one Todd video he did? Like, is that copyrighted? I don't know.
Take part in fan rankings like the one we're about to do
Maybe
right
it's just
now.
not monetized.
So without further ado, let's take a look at what some of my viewers had to say about the pop music of summer 2025. And as you watch, please keep in mind that if you'd like to take part in the next fan ranking, you can do so for a pledge of just $2 per video on Patreon. Genuinely unlistenable. I love when pop music is so unbelievably bad that it's funny. I don't even hate this, I'm just in awe of how bad this is. This might be one of the worst things my ears have ever been exposed to, and I've lived through the height of 6ix9ine. Big swagger jagger energy. Jesse Murph is easily Jelly Roll's worst contribution to the music industry, and that title is in fierce competition. Jesse Murph is one of the worst vocalists out right now. Jesse, listen to me right now. You are no CJ. You know, the whoopty guy. This is so fucking bad, but I can't look away, and I'm kind of starting to dig it. This reminds me of that time I watched Riverdale for 6.5 seasons before giving up. So our workplace has a Jessie Murph stan who's slowly been trying to make me hate her less. In our conversations, I've learned that even she hates this song. You gotta be a special kind of bad when even those loyal few don't even like this. Jessie, we need to stop cooking. Music for suburban whiteys who think they're country because they think qualifying to be country equates to not being around people of color.
You don't want this love, no, it's already broke.
White people final boss. I'm not as done with Morgan as some people are, but even I wasn't asking for this to happen. Two of the least pleasant sounding singers in the charts right now on the same track mixed together.
Really? I feel like there's worse vocalists. I mean, we had one like 10 seconds ago. I mean, I get why people don't like Tate McRae's voice. You know, it could be a little bit squeaky at times. But Morgan Wallen, though, he's just kind of like a fucking white guy country dude. I don't think like anyone's like, oh yeah, Morgan Wallen's vocals are terrible. No, that's not why. It's fucking people hate on him. I feel like do people hate on Morgan Wallen because of his voice? I don't know.
They're about as well
I
as
don't think
oil
so.
and water. I actually liked One Thing at a Time, but I'm the Problem is the worst album I've ever heard. This song is one of the better songs on that album.
Somebody make them listen to an Onision album.
Alberta a little too hard with this one. Easily the worst thing she's been a part of and a huge stain on her great music career. My internet cut out in the middle of listening to this song, and you know what? You have a point, internet. I realized what I said about Tate in my sports car review in the spring video was excessively mean, especially since I do actually like that song, but oh my god, she is not beating the middling pop girl allegations with this one. The country version of a Maroon 5 sex song, complete with the feature from a female singer much more talented than the lead. It's getting a 2 mainly because unlike other Wallen songs, the feelings are mutual with both parties. Trying to think of a worse sound to hit #1 on the Billboard charts than Tate McRae's deflating balloon vocals on top of a country trap beat. Nothing comes to mind. Maybe the clown horn.
Worse than... I'm trying to think. Oh, maybe it's right. It could be London Bridge. I don't know.
On London Bridge.
Shit.
The most homophobic boy in class and the girl who always wears Cookie Monster pajamas got randomly paired up for a group project, and obviously there's no chemistry to speak of.
My love is so mystical, magical.
This song makes me rationally angry. This causes me physical pain. Shit from a butt. Music for a 1-star sushi restaurant. At least it sounds less like Benson's getting his nuts waxed this time around. Mormon core. Newly unsheltered Mormon, Benson Boone's whole personality is thinking that backflips are cool. Benson Boone
Backflips are cool, though.
should release a song that's just 3 minutes of backflip sounds. Hearing this pop up randomly in the new Karate Kid film was a surprisingly effective jump scare, not gonna lie. This works for some reason, even if it does sound like off-brand Harry Styles. The way people talk about Benson Boone like he's the Antichrist baffles me. I don't even like his music that much, but I
agree with
understand
this.
the visceral reaction he gives others and the discourse he causes. This is bordering on hilariously bad, but I much prefer this over any of his music from last year. At least this sounds kind of fun. The Moonbeam Ice Cream Crumble Cookie is better than this entire album. This is totally going to become a karaoke staple for people who lose at fantasy football, and I, for one, am excited to watch.
Get out of my house!
Oh my god, why is this still here? When he shouts, please stay, he's actually referring to the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100. Guys, come on. It could be a whole lot worse than this. Starts off nice, then he starts torturing a cat. I can only imagine how many pieces of glass have been broken by this song in the year and a half it's existed. I think the fact this, along with Lose Control hanging around like a fungus, should have been the second.
Don't get me
sign
started on
2025
Lose
was
Control,
not
bro.
going to
Oh
be a
my
good year
god.
for anything. If I have to hear people hyping up his vocals for the Genius interview one more time, I will snap my phone in half.
But I never fall in love, baby, just in case.
This was an assault
Just
on
in
my
case.
eardrums bordering on torture.
Just
This
in
and Kiss Her
case.
in Front of You are the two worst songs on I'm the Problem. They both show Wallen
Really?
to be a toxic ex who uses women to make his ex jealous or want him back, rather
What about,
than actually appreciating them for who
Miami?
they are and showing real love. Screw off. This beat makes me think of something I
Miami?
hear on the Lo-Fi Girl radio. Country's answer to a question no one asked, that question being, whatever happened to the script? This song would be infinitely more interesting if it was made by anyone else but Morgan Wallen. I haven't liked a Morgan Wallen song in years, so this is nice. I know Morgan Wallen is the most punchable person in the music industry for some, but this song hits me in the feels. That idea of not wanting to fall back in love, just hoping this girl comes back, it hits home for me. Probably one of his best songs. This is actually really pleasant and well written, as long as you can wash out any immediate association with thinking about me in terms of subject matter. My work forces me to listen to country radio, and if I'm being honest, this song is a massive
feel bad
relief.
for you,
now
bro.
they're overplaying this the most, instead of Morgan's What Do I Have in Common with 40% of Cops -1 exceptional song that has been terrorizing me earlier. It still sucks, but nowhere near as much.
I roll up the pack and now she saying,
Oh, fuck off. Is nothing sacred. Clicking play on this song gave me instant psychic damage. I never thought I'd have to say this, but how dare you sample a song that will.i.am has already rightfully claimed? If I'm having sex and she says, owa, owa, I think I fucked up somewhere. You really sampled the only bad part of Video Killed the Radio Star? That takes guts, man. The intrusive thoughts aren't always right. Welcome back, Peaches and Eggplant. TikTok killed the sampler song.
something so wild will be ordinary. You got me kissing the ground.
Plantation wedding core. We need to shut down straight boys in pop music until we can figure out what the hell is going on. He can't put any weight behind his voice without sounding like a fucking dead squirrel, and yet this was still eaten up by people who can listen to anything as long as it can safely be played in gated communities. Alright, it's getting old already. I'd rather listen to stargazing than this.
Whoa, no. No. Stargazing? What? Wait, is that one, the Miles Smith song? And I'm stargazing. Now I'm here all alone. No. Bro, they really trying to push Miles Smith, bro. That dude, nah, bro. Get that guy.
Live and pop music really is a combination of nothing burgers and last year's reheated nachos. Let's just go and give Imagine Dragons a #1 hit while we're at it. Why the fuck not? I feel like they offer something more interesting to music than this. We don't need wedding Imagine Dragons in this world. Most overhated song of the year by quite a lot. Not nearly as good as Bloodline, but still a nice little love song. At least this isn't that stupid Forrest Frank song. I think I just came into
Which
this
Forrest
on my
Frank
original
song?
listen wanting to hate it, and so I did. But when I gave
Think
it a
the
fair
worst way,
chance,
right?
it was kind of
Oh,
good, actually. This is about the couple
always
from Fancy
better.
Life. This is how romantic it is
No,
in
wait,
your
no.
head
Worst
to go to
Way is
Wendy's
by
and dip
that dude Zach Top. It was Your Way's Better. Oh, your way's better. Oh, your way's better.
fries in each other's frosty. I'm happy for them.
I see your waist shrunk, my love. Hey, you got some bass in the trunk, my love. Damn.
This bitch again. Drake, you're pushing 40. Quit it. The beat to this is fantastic, and the fact that Drake doesn't waste it is insane. Thanks a lot, Drake. Now my Drake-loving friends will be all, I told you so, because I once again found another song by you I didn't hate. I had no idea who Elkan was before this, but I could see him becoming one of the great producers in hip-hop this decade if he's able to crank out beats and hooks as infectious as this one. The song's overall vibe is so damn good, I almost forget I'm willingly subjecting myself to Drake whenever I put it on. I don't care that it's kind of a bop. I don't know how to not give this man a 0. This might be the best pop beat of the decade, but I've heard enough great mashups using this song to know that Drake is absolutely slumming it on the second half. I've still never heard this song out in the wild. I've been Pavloved into liking this song because
I've heard it a lot. I mean, maybe. I mean, no one really listens to the radio anymore, and I don't think I ever hear it in a Walmart. So
whenever it's come on at a bar or a house party, there has been a 100% chance of something awesome and or hilarious happening. I have no real way of proving this, but my gut feeling about this song is that he released this to manipulate SEO into directing people to this song whenever people search for Drake Baby Girl.
That's actually not a bad theory, low key. I never actually thought about
Drake
that.
forgot how to make a song
Damn.
many years ago, because every single I've heard from him this decade has been multiple songs poorly stitched into one thing.
I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself.
Have Morgie and Posty kissed yet? Two bros chilling in a hot tub, 5 feet apart because they're not gay. A match made in AA. Isn't this a sitcom theme for a Reba McEntire show? From what I have heard from both of these men's discographies, I don't believe them when they say it's not entirely their fault. I can never seem to make friends with the sort of people who like this sort of music. Preferring Morgan Wallen, Tate McRae, Benson Boone, etc. at a time when Doechii, Sabrina, Kendrick, and Chappell are at their best.
Bro, snuck in a few people. Wait. Preferring Morgan Wallen, Tate McRae, Benson Boone at a time when Doechii, Sabrina, Kendrick, and Chappell are at their best yet. Doechii? Look, I know the Doechii hate is overblown or whatever, you know. But like, what do you mean by Doechii's at her best right now? We talk about like anxiety. If we're talking about anxiety, then that's just straight delusion. Anxiety is, I still don't like anxiety. And Sabrina is not at her best at all. Actually, I don't know if she could fucking do better than her 2024 run. That'd be very hard. Even with her new album out. Like I actually only listened to one song off the new album. I think I listened to Tears. It was okay. It was fine. Kendrick, okay. Chapel, eh. The thing is, like, with all these is, like, I don't know. I mean, I agree with half of this. I feel like, yeah. Take Doechii, bro snuck in Doechii and Sabrina. Like, you thought we wouldn't notice. God damn. That's crazy.
Are you okay?
I agree with the Kendrick and Chapel
This song
bit.
debuted at #1 when I just finished my freshman year of college, and now I'm about to be a junior. Good God, 2025 has an identity crisis of 2024. It's been over a year, and neither of these two have moved from the note D yet. This song is deeply, fundamentally evil. 5 out of 5.
If I'm not there, it won't get done. I choose to blame your mom.
Sabrina Carpenter is such a distinct, playful identity in her writing and performance that I love, which is why it's so confusing why I don't like her actual music more. I was so ready for this year's Song of the Summer to make a huge wave for the season. So ready that I'm still fucking waiting. Sabrina was onto something with her Scooby Shaggy, I lost my glasses ass album art to distract us all from how mid this is. This song is nothing special compared to Sabrina's output from last year. God, I am way too queer and way too no longer in high school for Sabrina's shtick to be even remotely cute to me. Good Luck Babe on Temu is still moderately okay. This song is lucky that the production and melody are catchy, otherwise this song would be the worst fucking thing of all time. I wouldn't be surprised if Sabrina thought of the why so sexy if so dumb line first and then had to work the rest of the song around it. This reminds me of Good Luck Babe. It's clearly not as good as that song, and the discourse around the album cover has made me really annoyed, but this is still decent. Sabrina's got a nice voice and I love the production on the chorus. There's something about the humor in this exact blend of pop and country that really appeals to me. I'm really hoping this song doesn't age as bad as Please 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 did. Please. Sabrina Carpenter made a song that accurately describes everyone who bitches about Has-Been Hotel on Twitter. Nice. Man-child does not mean himbo, Sabrina. This is like if Jack Harlow made a song about his bros back home called I Miss My Boyfriend.
What?
I took the train to see my mother.
First glimpse of us. There's just this air of unpleasantness I can't shake. The boy is down bad. I was ready to write this guy off completely, but dang, this actually did kinda hit. Like sweater weather if it was made for summer rather than winter. Really dig it. I've been waiting for this.
It's actually a good way to describe it.
I'm glad
But like,
the charts have some
not as good as sweater weather at all. Not even close.
Like this. Better produced than Back to Friends, but less interesting music. I started using the phrase perfectly adequate a few years ago in reference to things that are exceptional at being just okay. Somber feels like the epitome of perfectly adequate. The production is even more messy than Back to Friends, which means it just doesn't really work as well, and the youth behind it is a little unsettling, honestly. Somber's default mode seems to be just 1975 light, but with at least one absolutely devastating lyric somewhere within the song. Not the worst gimmick to have, but it does make his default mode kind of bland. Much like the other Somber hit, catchy and well produced, but I'm gonna need
see, my problem with the song is like it's not very catchy, you know? At least Back to Friends, like, back to being friends. You never hear me singing like, I don't wanna get undressed. Like, nah, I'm not doing it. You know, you'll hear me saying, can we go back to being friends? Like, you hear me singing that probably sometimes, but I don't know. This song just isn't catchy to me at all. I don't know.
Somber is filling an interesting niche of indie rock that has plenty of untapped potential. The question is if the mainstream is willing to give it a shot and promote it.
I get dark thoughts too, but I keep them. Shorty got a friend group of hoes, so I treat them.
I apologize to Lil Tecca for thinking of him as merely a generic auto-tune trap guy. I was clearly not familiar with his game. Good production. I wish it were on a better song. This is just a poor man's 500 pounds. Never have I heard a chorus that I mistook for a verse.
Kinda.
The lyric. Tecca is still completely forgettable, but hey, cute Neptunes cosplay. Early 2000s Neptunes pastiches of the throwback trend I didn't know I needed. Okay, this is pretty good. Probably my favorite Lil Tecca song, but could he just not get Pharrell for this? This is a very good knockoff Pharrell beat, but why? Legitimately a great summer tune. Fits the vibe real nice. I'm glad that Lil Tecca is showing potential as an artist. I was never big on Ransom, so pleasantly surprised to have liked this to the point where I'm kinda disappointed at how short it is. It feels like every couple of years Lil Tecca is like, hey guys, remember me? And the public is like, yeah, we do, and give him a hit or two. I like arcs like that in pop music. Never thought I'd say this, but if Tecca continues in the direction he's going with this album, he's got a good shot at becoming a genuine A-list rapper.
I disagree with that.
During the Trump years. Yay, a rock-adjacent hit that doesn't feel like a backdoor endorsement for the GOP. Where the hell did this person come from, and why do they only make bangers? Piano on this rattles.
Somber did really just come out of nowhere. Like, he just kind of popped on. He just, like, pulled up to the Spotify top 50, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess he's here now.
The soul I love about you.
Because I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear him on TikTok or anything. He just, like, pulled up to the scene, and it was like, okay, yeah, I guess he's here now.
Hook. Every other song of his I've heard is kind of trying to replicate this hook to diminishing results. He sells the confusion and frustration really well. Somber really carrying the emo sound of the future. Love the soft rock vibes I'm getting from this. Absolutely phenomenal instrumental. Unfortunately, the distorted vocals take away from the vibe a little bit. Way too blown out and loud for its own good. Lyrics are so blunt that I end up getting taken out of it to the point it makes me laugh. Give this kid time and he'll do fine. Turns out what pop music was missing in 2025 to liven up the charts was a 19-year-old kid making the best 1975 song the 1975 never made. I wouldn't say there's anything wrong with it, but it sounds like a song I've already heard a million times before, despite this being my first listen. I'm not sure if I'm fully in love with this like everyone else, but that chorus is legit good and it sounds solid, so we'll see if this grows on me. Remember being 19? That shit sucks. I think we should just ban being 19 years of age. You just jump from 18 to 20. Skip all those long months of useless heartbreak. This song is sharp like his jawline, and smooth like his jawline. I'm writing this at 2 a.m. and I don't have the brain capacity to think of more ways to compare this song to his jawline. Please do so for me. How can we go back to being friends when we just put our Minecraft beds next to each other?
Love me now, he loves me, he holds me tight, then lets me go.
Every year I'm reminded to listen to the cool up-and-coming artist that is bound to blow up in the future. I never listen, and I always pay the price. This is like if one of those 2010s indie pop hits I unapologetically love was sung by the prettiest woman alive. Succeeds in every way back to friends failed. Never felt more hopeful listening to a song about a distressing on and off relationship. Bonus points to Raven Lene for spelling her name with a Y. That's just objectively cool. A win for Raven Lene is a win for Smino, and a win for Smino is a win for good music overall, so I'm happy this is blowing up. Now
What
she
is
can take Smino
Smino
with her or something. Kinda low-key, but surprisingly memorable. Everything about this song oozes cool and feels timeless. I like the Love Me Not part a lot, but nothing else stands out.
Timeless.
Sounded a bit
Ever
long.
since I
Also
was
wasn't
a
huge fan of
kid,
the
I'm
general vocal
legit.
performance, but that's just personal taste. Perfectly serviceable. This just sounds like a worse version of Sweater Weather. I might be crazy, but when I hear this song,
Really?
all it makes me want to do is listen to Sweater Weather. Oh boy, I sure do love living in 2008. I love not being able to escape that damn Mercy Duffy song every time mom drives me to school. Thank Christ commercial core faux soul with try-hard vocals is only going to be big this 1 year and not 17 years down the line or anything. Commercial core, but in a pleasant way.
Tell them bring another round, we need 30 more.
I mean, I love this song, but what is it still doing here?
True.
Oh my god, please go away already. Bars closing, Boozy, get out. There's only so much I can appreciate an escapist song until I have to come to the realization that I'm not a drinker. Good News would have been a 6 out of 5 if it was here.
Right,
Man,
bro. The thing, like, bro, Benson Boone, I said this before, but Benson Boone, Teddy Swims, and Shabuzi all have other songs that are on the charts. Why not switch out fucking the songs that have been here for 100 weeks with those new songs? I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Does 2025 not have a more appropriate theme to it than I could think of? Still love this as well, but there's so many 2024 holdovers that need to
I mean,
go
Good News
away.
is
I wouldn't
rising,
mind this
though,
becoming
so
the biggest song of all time.
maybe,
That
hopefully
sample is the
it'll
most
replace it.
efficient
Please,
work
bro.
that it does in
My
recent
God.
memory. I'm not sure who else feels this way, but this is legitimately the best straight-up pop country song I've ever heard. Just a straight-up, perfectly constructed masterpiece sing-along that's genuinely warm to experience, and it's not even his best single. I am so happy for this man.
Don't leave me, it can't be that easy.
Genuinely the first throwback we've had in a while that actually sounds older than it is. It's got one of those really classic sounding tunes that isn't just modern melodic sensibility set to oldie style music like so many others. It's really refreshing to hear. No One
Good
Noticed
song.
is a very fitting title for one of the biggest sleeper hits of the year. Just as beautiful as The Day I Met You. Dream pop can be way better than this, but anything in the genre getting this popular is worth a 5 on principle. Vibe music. Okay, it's nice, but I don't really get it. Most overrated hit of the year. I need to check out this band. Ever since this song went viral, I checked out a lot of the Maria's back catalog and really got into them. Highlights are Love You Anyway, Hush, and Run Your Mouth. This song and the Maria's discography on the whole make me feel like I'm sitting at the bottom of the ocean, but in, like, a comfortable way. Kinda in one year, out the other, but in a good way. I feel like I'm drowning in Windows 95 while also being ghosted by some guy. With the stagnant state of the charts in 2025, some jokes just write themselves.
I'ma love you every night like it's the last night.
My 51-year-old mom derogatorily called this mom music, and I think that says enough. Really thought this had that Silk Sonic magic that feels timeless, but
Ever since I was a kid.
It just felt so bland. Yeah, it's kind of bland, but we need some blandness to cancel out the insanity of the world right now. I'm not surprised it stuck around so long. It's kind of corny, but damn is it good. This song is still great, but God, please let any of the other songs from Mayhem chart. I'm begging you.
I always forget this song is on Mayhem.
If the Riz was edging, I'd want a skibbity goo.
Baby, you was strike yours, and I'm with you.
I don't care that Kendrick literally paid Samuel L. Jackson to make fun of me about it. This is the best song on GNX except for maybe Reincarnated, and I'm glad.
True. I think, yeah, this song is the best on GNX. Yeah.
And sticking around. Mark my words, I will learn how to roller skate backwards to this song. Nice to see Luther Vandross getting upgraded from being one of the many artists mentioned in Slow Jams to getting his own song. Good job, dude. I dig love songs by two people who don't like Drake. It's a testament to both artists that they can make not my genre music that ranks this high. Overplay took this down a peg, but an excellent effort by both artists. Well, this was a massive
This song is still
everything
Overplay.
that
It's
can be
crazy.
said about this song as a hit has already been said. Can we please get some new ones now?
True.
I haven't looked at or paid attention to the Billboard Hot 100 since like April of last year. How in the fuck is this song still here? Still over a year, and I'm still in awe of how great this song is. This is the
I
least
don't
a
get
Billie
it.
Eilish single has ever given
I
me
don't
to
get
talk
it.
about, and yet she and Phineas are so talented that it's still pop perfection. This is better than Luther, don't at me. Transcendent masterpiece
Hell
will be
no.
around long after
I've
we
never.
are not.
When
Bad
it came
Guys,
out, I
Her
didn't get
Baby
it, and still now I don't get it.
One more time, then this is her Toxic. A better song in every way that will go down as an all-time fan favorite. Mark my words. Time to migrate, ma'am. Burp.
You guys are so predictable.
Now, if we're gonna latch onto songs from years ago, I'm glad this is one of them. I love when older songs become hits. Like, this came out on the same day as Tootsie Slide. If I had to pick one word to boil the
It's actually
song
kinda
to,
funny.
it would be Catharsis. One of the
Left
greatest songs of the
foot
decade. Will go
right
down as
foot
an all-time.
slide.
I don't know. I'm kind of tired of this song. Okay, maybe it's been around for too long, but I still love it. Maybe sometimes chart holdovers are a good thing? I feel like this song has now reached the status of It's Pink Pony Club by Chapel Roan. What more do you want? Honestly and genuinely, one of the very few songs I would give a 7 out of 5 to. It is that transcendent of a song. Not going to go into detail, but this
Casual
has been by
better.
far the closest I've connected to a pop song in a long time, despite not even being part of the target demographic. Possibly my favorite hit of the decade and a top 15-ish favorite song of all time for me. A sprinkle of fun us queers needed. I'm glad this didn't peak last year because this works so much better as a middle finger to the current government than for literally any other purpose. I'm happy to see this one is still thriving in this god-awful year. Stay strong, everyone. I haven't quite remembered what it was like to have hope in at least a couple of years, but this song almost makes me remember again. I'd go higher than 5 if I could.
So inspirational.
And with that, we're all done. Please
She's
like,
so
subscribe,
beautiful.
and leave some comments. And again, please consider supporting me on Patreon so I can afford to keep making these completely unmonetizable videos. Or if you want your Patron review to appear in the next episode of this series, every
Should I
person
do
who
it?
submits is guaranteed to get at least one of their reviews
Wait,
read out.
wait, I
on
should
Sean
low-key
Fable's
do it,
next
bro.
Videos. Please enjoy some song recommendations from my top patrons while we play
I
the
should
outro.
low key do.
Until
I've been
next
saying
time,
this for so long. I
take care of
gotta.
yourselves.
I keep forgetting.
Speculation, everybody, allegation in the suit on the news. Everybody, dog food, blackmail, throw your brother in jail. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. I stared at the sun for one whole week. You never let
Hey, we're
me
Gucci.
know
We're Gucci.
You were next to me.
いつか君も誰かのために強い力を愛が胸を閉じ
So pony, make it burn. Smile
The last
as
animal.
life is done.
They still make music.
Pony making a return as we make
Honestly, there is nobody here to blame for all the things I want and all that I don't. But honestly, I don't care that you went away. And honestly, I don't care that you don't.
search the corner bar. I lost my faith, so I went wishing on a lone star. I lost my. People watch on the way back home. Everybody on the treadmill running. Under the billboards, out of the heat. Somebody's dying. Look at me wrong. I might have to get you gone. How you get backstage? Bitch, who do you know? She wanna leave Louisiana. She moved to the coast. East Bay, baby boy.
Didn't know that you were lonely.
irresistible. You, I do. We better go before you're
1 to 25. Wow. Pretty good video, you know. Pretty good video. Yeah, I mean, you patrons are. I'm gonna fucking do the $2 thing on Sean to save your guys' reviews, because I'm not gonna lie, like, y'all are too predictable, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna. Oh wow, Pink Pony Club at number 1. This is different. Like, nah. I got. Know what? What if I wait, hold on, wait. What if I pay $6 per video so I can put 3 reviews and kind of like blow all the community votes, and then like I get my songs like to where I want to be. Ooh, low key, we might need to do that, bro. Cause I'm not gonna lie, like, y'all are a little bit too predictable. I can't. I'm playing like that. Yeah, it's a very terrible time in pop music. Don't worry though, Taylor Swift, she's coming. She is coming to the Billboard Hot 100 charts. Life of a Show, I don't know, Life of a Showgirl, October 3rd. Grab your tickets and popcorn or whatever. She's coming, okay? And with Sabrina, unfortunately. We already had enough of her, but I guess we need more of her on the Taylor Swift album, I guess. Who else is coming? Drake. He's coming. Drake's coming. Whether that's good or bad, hopefully good. You know, maybe he does some good things on the new album, even though these past 2 singles have been pretty shit so far. What else? Who's coming? Who's coming? Two Hollis. No, he's not. He's not in the charts. Let's be honest. Oh shit. All right, whatever. Well, have you guys enjoyed this reaction? Go subscribe to Sean Faye Wolf of the Diamond Axe Studios. Go support him on Patreon. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.